everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Sunny, a self-taught interior designer who went from 0 clients and no design degree to running a 6-figure design studio. Are you torn between joining an interior design firm or starting your own studio? Today, I'm breaking down the pros, cons, and real-life lessons from both paths so you can make the best choice for your career in interior design. Both paths can lead to a great career, but they're completely different journeys. So let's talk honestly about the reality and what might be right for you. If you're starting out in the industry, working for a firm can be the ultimate classroom. And my biggest piece of advice is to be a sponge and absorb everything. How the firm is run, the vision and values behind the company, the design process from first sketch to final install, the nitty-gritty of contracts and business operations, the roles of everyone on the team both inside and outside the company, and pay attention to how your colleagues handle projects, clients, and even mistakes. That's real-world training you can't get from a course or school. Awareness is your secret weapon for growth. Be curious, ask questions, take notes. You're not just designing, you're learning how to run a business from the inside. The typical path at a firm looks like this: intern, design assistant, junior designer, designer, senior designer, and if you stick around long enough, partner. But here's the reality. The starting pay averages around $48,000 a year, which isn't huge, and promotions can be very slow. You'll likely work your way up over several years, but you'll gain a ton of experience along the way. Now let's talk about starting your own thing. If you're thinking of skipping the firm and launching your own studio, just a heads up, it's a roller coaster. There's going to be trial and error, especially if you don't have a mentor or support system. And without a solid plan, it's easy to get lost. You'll need a strong business plan to guide your decisions and keep you on track. Your core values will be your compass. If you stay true to your values and focus on doing your best work, the money will follow. And here's the beauty of doing your own thing. You have full creative control, uncapped income potential. Many interior design firms make 6, 7, even 8 figures, and complete time and location flexibility. You decide how you work, who you work with, and what kind of projects light you up. It's not always easy, but if you crave that kind of freedom, it's incredibly rewarding. But the truth is, this business is just as much about who you know as it is about how talented you are. Relationships trump resumes. The best kind of business is repeat business. Clients and contractors who refer you, who come back again, who tell their friends. That means you have to make yourself visible. People can't hire you if they don't know you exist. If you're leaning towards starting your own studio and you're thinking, where do I even start? I've put everything I've learned, mistakes and all, into a step-by-step course to help you build your design business from scratch without going back to school. You can check it out in the descriptions below if you want a clear path to follow. And no matter which path you choose, these practices will set you up for success. Learn to say no. The wrong clients will drain your time, energy, and profit. I vet every potential client twice before signing, and I break that down in detail inside my course. Know your numbers. Check your finances regularly. Know what's coming in, what's going out, and what's overdue. Do not put your head in the sand when it comes to your finances. Master communication. It's not just about being a good designer. If you can't clearly communicate with your clients, contractors, and trades, your project will fall apart. And finally, talk about what you do. Post behind the scenes, show up in your community. You are your best marketing tool, and ultimately, this is a sales job. So what you have to remember is that there is no one right way. Working for a firm gives you structure, mentorship, and exposure to how things are done. Running your own studio gives you freedom, creative control, and the chance to build something that's totally yours. But it also comes with pressure, responsibility, and learning the hard way. Neither is better, they're just different. What matters is what fits your goals, values, and lifestyle. If this helped you get clarity, give it a like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments. Would you rather work for a firm or build your own studio? And if you want a full step-by-step path to becoming an interior designer without going back to school, check out my signature course below. I walk you through everything from design basics to getting your first client. You can also watch my video about how to become an interior designer without going back to school over here. Thanks for watching, and remember, everyone's journey is different. The best path is the one that works for you. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!